you branded? You were born as a slave, and you kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people!
Hello.
The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
My mother ordered this.
Clive.
I know. You can wait.
$12,000 even. Oh.
I'm sorry, Lady Anna. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Yeah, his mom was a grade A bitch, by the way.
Oh, we're too late. Gav. Clive.
Like, he may have personally,
Acting on the
unwittingly
orders of the
destroyed the entire castle, but his mom was the one that caused it because she told the Imperium to come.
We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things
Also,
here?
Sid is unreasonably hot for in this game for some reason.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
Side note.
Is he hot for my standards, though?
I'm not sure. But, like, usually he's not that attractive of a person. He's usually, like, the mechanic dude.
I know who he is. Good work.
Yeah. But he looks different in every game. He's shows up in a lot of games, but he always looks different, and he's usually just the legendary mechanic guy. Make anything. In this game, for some reason, a little twist that he's the icon of lightning or storms or whatever, and that he also is much more conventionally attractive.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
And I want his clothes. His fit is nice.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty. We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
Here he is.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
Tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead.
Eh.
So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
But he also has lightning powers, so
I still
like
don't know what to
that's a
make
bonus.
of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given.
Really, you do in fact like lightning users.
But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Sure, if you don't look at it that way.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now are scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
But that's
Best
fine.
kind.
Autism strikes again. I know everything.
Your capital. And pay a visit to Mother.
Yeah, no. He doesn't do it for me. Like, he is definitely conventionally attractive. But I'm not always here for conventionally attractive.
We know.
You're conventionally attractive. If you think that there's
Last
a
of the finals in the eastern provinces have become.
you could be. Like, keep your thing trimmed up real nice. Actually, like, brush and style your hair every day. Wear clothing that looks nice as opposed to just t-shirts. Like collared shirts or a button up with a couple buttons down, but like a shirt underneath.
Mm-hmm. That's too much work.
Exactly. That's why I don't do any of that shit.
The blight. Without their yield, you would be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If they're
I'm done eating. Do you want my casserole?
Sure. Might reheat it in a bit.
Okay. You can also have my last little bite of sandwich, but I don't feel like you want that.
the capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do not have golden clusters.
I smell a bitch.
He's twirling a flower. He's definitely a bitch.
Your radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If
if you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
I know a bitch.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? That's what of our legion. Shall we raise the furs? Someone will have to contend with the Dalmats.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
Oh,
As
where?
you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been told that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry it's eaten, not even the rats remained. But where was it all gone? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth is inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. Long road, you keep it over on the way.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Viceroy had no love for our subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
It's all gone. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Everything all right? No.
alive? You're all right? I thought you might be... Oh.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
How much money do I have? 23,000, okay.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Make it quick. What's something falling in, dear? No scratches, right? Anything else?
I don't like that everything's just a flat upgrade.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you want?
So you're really going through with it? Cid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a stylus in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding over your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find out.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goats at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you who's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me? The way I see it... So, what'd you say? Quick look.
Think you can help?
No.
Very well.
And how might this old soul be of service?
No.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today.
Including the branding of bearers and their status as non-persons.
Rachel shot me with a gun. So she wants my shiny legendaries. Or I should say, she threatened me with a gun.
What subject shall we consider today? Did you learn everything you needed?
What?
Do you need any help?
Fancy giving us a hand?
See you. Take a seat, Clive.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Yeah?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said it's the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through the gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, a primary icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the lesson of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he shuts out the Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in those areas? You know, I reckon we could probably cut us apart out the capital on his own, maybe.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northridge in a few days. You two behave now.
Good dog.
Yes, very good dog.
Do you pet the dog?
Yes, you can.
But do you pet the dog?
Yes. I only have multiple places I can go. Should be.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
No.
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bear of his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on our goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find them for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostway. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern. He knows something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Day of side questing. There are a bunch of them. I just got.
What?
It'll be a day of side questing because I wasn't talking to you.
Good to see you. Here you go.
So, we're meeting in Northridge. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflame just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too was starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see the lad? There were purple handprints all over his skirts.
Understandable.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Then I better go and give that steward.
If it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
You famous or something?
Kind of.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a convert. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Probably more than they've eaten in a couple of weeks.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you. For everything. Thank you.
Back are you? Did Master Quentin send you? The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the stink's gone.
A whole day on the line and they've still not dry.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? We're not on March.
Master Quentin would never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Oh?
I want no trouble.
Yeah, he does look like trouble, doesn't he?
Wait, that's... Ah, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder, this'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a problem?
You think he seems like a pretty nice guy?
Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Whether he's a nice guy or not, I don't think he's going to go around killing people because the
them
morale drops pretty low.
And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
But some people are going to dramatic. So maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. But I wouldn't guess it as my first guess.
You're probably right. He is being a little dramatic. Just a tad.
A couple of the bearers what you think to them royalists over at the care.
They had it coming.
Glad you're on our side.
His running animation seems very inefficient.
Maybe.
You alright, buddy?
You alright?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall Newton played a hero. The sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lostwing and tell Quentin what happened.
surprise.
It's over. This time.
Thought that would have done that.
What a fine hand.
Why does he glow like that?
Because I changed his appearance. When I was back at the hideout, you can change. I just unlocked the ability to change my party's appearance, so that was one of the options.
Is that why your kid has red in it now?
Yeah. And why there's like glowy little bits on my chest
Yeah,
and
I
arm.
was wondering about that. I was like, I don't remember that before the shower, but like, Jesus Christ.
And Jill's outfit changed too. But I don't know. I actually just noticed Jill's not with me right now. Don't know why. Maybe she's only with me for the main story. She's not accompanying me for side quests, I guess. Just me and Turtle. I'm really bad at timing this. Where's...
Hello? This is she? I can definitely do that. What is your earliest availability to schedule? I'll take it. Well, what times you got? I'll take 2:30.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Never had a sleep study done in the past. itch from taking all the stairs in Japan. And I was taking those stairs like every single day. And sometimes multiple times a day. Like, and I've only gone up and down. So the dude's dead?
Yep.
You know, this was to be expected. Who texted me?
Sun's setting fast.
I said that last time.
She's gonna say it every time I walk by her.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave. I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you know him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I played.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
For your trouble. 0 money.
Yeah, but you got materials, which are nice too.
Sorry again. You'll let me tell Sid what happened, won't you?
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Don't tell.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
I need to make one more phone call real quick.
The courier said his pack might have...
I'm trying to get my wisdom teeth ship scheduled.
While he was passing through the hills, I better keep my eyes open. That must be the vineyard. If you watch, shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Gonna end up being that fucking skier from One Punch Man. He's got a law school finish you. 6 foot tall.
Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter there.
What's Empire?
I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Wanna see how Torgo fights? Fucking launches himself at him.
That was great.
Oh, he just comes launching him from off screen.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
Come on.
The shad's all salted and snaked. It'll be an age before the scars.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waiting long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble. Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honour.
What can I interest you in today? You're always welcome here in Nostry.
So it tilts between the wardens of light and dark to finally drive the royalists from our shores. Pity it came at such a price. They say the fields of Billerness were black a full fortnight with all the ravens.
Papa that you wish him a good happy birthday to.
Thank you. Side quest over here. And then I can continue the actual story.
The joke's on you. 10 more side quests.
The tavern. It's done for.
Make sure you're aiming at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're going to kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, right?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
What's up, bitch?
Oh, that's a fine sword, Fred. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Not heavy enough. You know what? Just fucking burn the place down.
Alright. So we got a bunch of bitches here.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in a place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
I was expecting more than just two. Just ran up too fast to count. Like, you couldn't count to two?
These are simple country folk. They might not be able to count to two, my guy.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me, you rambling on. Thank you again.
Isn't he the one that killed off all of them?
He's also Clive Rosfield. So
he is the one who killed them all. Yeah. Except the mother. Apparently she's still around.
Unfortunately. Well, technically, he didn't kill... Most of the soldiers killed most people. Because the mom called the Imperium over to, take over. And they were slaughtering everyone, and he was fighting to defend it, and then he awoke as Ifrit all of a sudden, and he didn't have control. And
then he killed the Phoenix.
And then Joshua mistook him for another Imperial and started attacking him, and he started defending himself, but he didn't realize what he was doing, and he went too far. And he also didn't realize it was himself, because he was, watching it from a third-person perspective, almost.
That's a nice rock you got there, kid.
Make sure you're aiming at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
also a water one.
Hey, someone's watching your stream.
Oh. How about? Alright. I need... Here, I think. It's the only way I know how to open the world map. Turn in just the top. Tell the guy that Roland's dead.
I heard Otto barking earlier.
He's gonna tell Sid.
Maybe I should just own up to Otto and Sid.
Oh no, this is a courier. That's right. So that one
There you
is.
are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet.
He's also a bearer, and that's the mark that the Imperium gave him. So they were able. They somehow, I don't know yet, are able to remove the mark.
The letter?
It's not supposed to be able to be removed.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about curse-breaking business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
Ooh.
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keep Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with 11 boats. I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as
He's not
honey
even
once he
here.
gets his hands on this.
He's gonna show up at the man's office and be like, "Where's Sid?" And they'll be like, "We went for a walk," and they'll be like, "Today?"
Let's actually check if he is actually just in his office for no reason. Just because I'm curious to see if he's there. Because I haven't officially started the next part of the quest. Nope. Not here.
Funny, you were walking right behind you.
Same.
Yeah, but I have paid leave. I could stay home.
I haven't used any sick leave for this job.
Fair enough. But you're also closing today.
Also true. I also wouldn't make as much if I didn't actually show up. If I use sick leave for it, I won't.
Which you're closing some fair amount today, theoretically.
Theoretically.
But I'm also off tomorrow, so like I should go to work. Like my fucking legs hurt. Quite frankly, I just don't want to.
Shouldn't go here because there's another spot of. There's an area over there that I haven't explored yet, apparently.
There's a dragon over there. He was just minding his own business and you come in and start slashing him.
He's Imperial.
Oh no, now you have to kill the dragon.
Level up. Ow. Bless.
Nice. I'm gonna get up. Because I gotta close all my stuff.
I can fucking summon a tornado. That's so cool.
Your mom's making dinner at Granny's tonight.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we're working, but...
Of course. Look at this fucking animation. Just tornado spawn.
It's weird since Garuda is not for the wind, he's for the earth. But, well, what do I know?
Garuda is wind.
I thought he was earth.
Nope. That's Titan. Garuda is also a she.
Huh.
26.
You should swing by and go visit for a little while before you head home tonight.
Let's see how long they're gonna be there, or when they're when that is.
No, Larry, okay. But you can at least go visit your new father, since I'm not on the last side of Christmas. Maybe show him. I'm sure they'd be happy to see you, even if it's only for like a half hour or an hour.
I love launching people away from me and then just get over here, come back. Grabbing them with the claw. I forgot where I was going. Going this way. Dragonettes.
Well, which is it? Keep your distance and don't let them get away. saving. That's a deer.
Not quite.
It's a zebra deer. A zebra deer antelope.
Got it right as I was. I was hoping that the name would show up if I just looked at it, but it apparently wouldn't until I actually hit it.
It's a less fiery phoenix.
No? Oh. No spiders here, no thanks.
Didn't that tower
Tower. Oh, is this the yeah, it might be. It might be the castle I might have had something to do with destroying. Maybe.
So tower you should tell her? Never heard of it.
But you hit you. They rammed into me.
And then they took offense to that. Wow, vultures too, huh?
Rockers. Haven't seen these guys yet.
Get it, boy.
I can give them treats. And I can pet them. Because he is the goodest boy.
Gooder than Scratch.
Scratch.
What's his fucking name? Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I haven't gotten far enough into knowing Scratch yet. I don't know Scratch well enough.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do.
There's a lot of these rappers over here. Okay, I might as well just aggro all of you.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got for it.
Come on, everybody gather up.
Can you give me a barbecue?
Yeah. That move is abusable as fuck. Ah, that's right. So there's gotta be something over here. Well, there's the other path. I can't just fall down there, I guess. Alright. Guess I just gotta go around. Chimcombos. I was like, this doesn't show up on the map. There's a cave there though. That'd be really cool if I could go in there and it's a little secret spot. Nope, I can't go back in there apparently. Just an aesthetic cave, I guess. What? Oh, it connects to Lost Wing. Oh, okay. Don't know how I hadn't found this spot before. Is this a part of Lost Wing that I couldn't get to before? Is it just an exit I didn't see? That's blocked, so maybe. Now this goes to.
Right on the face right now.
Yeah, I could have gotten here just fine. I don't know how I didn't find this path. Okay. Whatever.
Rachel has a chiropractor appointment today too.
Oh.
Where's it, Blueberry?
But I was just running. Can't run if they put me in combat. Make me stop running.
have in the freezer downstairs, like, seasonally? Like, paprika and half-hour done.
Macaroni?
Macaroni snack.
I do not know the times.
I don't want it to take a lunch to work because I haven't eaten my full lunch. So I want something that's quick and easy when I get off work, you know?
There's more corn dogs.
Breakfast corn dogs?
Breakfast corn dogs.
Maybe I'll just swing in the Safeway and grab like a salad kit and I'll just have salad for it. Or some chicken or
An
something.
Imperial Watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Anyway, I gotta get ready.
Okay.
You!
Because fuck you. It's nice. Really says something that I can do this fight without actually seeing the screen.
And yet, the Kingdom Hearts bosses fuck you up.
It says something about the difficulty of this game. That was it. That was. For Wicked Wheel. For Rick's Gambit. What was Kestrel's Beak Braid? Increases down thrust damage. Is down thrust. Is that this? Yeah, okay. I don't need that one. There's seriously nothing else here? Just a fucking necklace. Yeah, whatever. Finally, a cliff I can jump off of. Don't take that phrase out of context. Is it finally a cliff I can jump off of? Don't take that phrase out of context.
Northreach. Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the day must fit to the south.
Don't mind me being a loot whore before I talk to the whore, maybe. The implied whore. War comes. Such an abusable ability. How much do I need to upgrade that? 2390, of course. Yes. Peaches for free.
What did you say about those?
Well, they're not free. I did buy them.
We already paid for them. They're free now.
Welcome, good.
Do you see anything you like?
Equestrian rolls are so expensive. Holy shit. Last one I saw was 20,000. This one's 50,000.
What is it?
A song essentially that you can play in the tavern at the Hideaway.
Why?
It just to collect it. There's no real reason for it. They're just collectibles. If you want 100% completion,
And a fine day to you.
I assume. But apparently they are very expensive.
Maybe that's why the tavern can't afford them.
Oh, hello, you must be the dame. Oh, hey.
There's a spoon right there.
You're right.
And a napkin there.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time.
Okay, so what?
My mistake.
Wow!
No,
Your
mine.
Cheerios.
Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave.
Fucking Sid catching strays.
To my less preferred, Cleonto. You.
Sid over here catching strays.
Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
Suspicious the way you ask that.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that would be nice. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
What kind of favor could that be?
Probably not as shitty as Alistair's favor.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can help it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
I'm also the most well-dressed branded there's ever been.
And never will be, probably.
Back to the Vale already.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen at the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
You going?
Yeah.
Hey, have a good day.
Well then, I suppose you need something.
Only if I have to.
By orders.
And if anyone requests
By orders.
My orders don't say that I have to have a good day. They simply say I have to be on a plane.
They're my orders.
I'm the alpha.
Sure about that?
Oh, I am positive. Thanks for asking. We aren't in the bedroom. I'm in charge.
Madame, you look stunning. As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
I feel like there's a lot more effort put into the models for characters that actually
Welcome to the Vale.
like that's not uncommon, but like wow, the like characters that don't do much, or like nameless or whatnot, they barely move. Their faces don't animate nearly as well. There's clearly not as much effort put into them. And I get that would be painstaking work to actually fully animate everybody that says a word, but god, that'd be such a stark difference.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
I don't know, I just did like 4 side quests where I was searching for people, so I think you're doing pretty good. Pretty alright.
Proof of that trust.
Granted, one of them was dead.
And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, you will have ours as well. You know you won't always welcome her at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us.
Even though they're not, like, visible, I feel like it's just kind of weird with all of the symbols you're supposed to be wearing around towns just to explain why people don't question you being a branded walking around. Like, I think it would have more impact if you had to deal with the problem of them stopping you everywhere more often, and then you get the brooch and then they stop doing that. But otherwise, it's literally just here's a hand wave to say, oh, this is why they're not bothering you. And it always happens as soon as you enter a town. It's like almost the first thing that happens. So it doesn't have any weight to it.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guinea he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a nice puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've gone tired.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
Who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances.
I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
I suppose the brute is gonna also explain away the fact that I can go in and out again.
Why not? Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table. Nothing dangerous, I hope. Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Bet.
You're one of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, a brooch won't stay their tempers.
Fair.
Sergeant's got it in for us. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us stand a bell last night.
Okay, buddy.
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
Oh, do I get to beat their ass?
There's ways of finding out.
Let's go.
Care to show us how you earn that brooch?
Bet.
Rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Sure, buddy. They're asking for the smoke. I'm gonna give them the fire.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna semi-prime on this fucker. Let's go.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. Alright, let's be having you.
Let's go, bitch.
Oh, when you go crown your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the
Leon? Bitch, you didn't even touch me. Get fucked. They couldn't even give me like an actual challenge? Come on.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at?
Not in the plan.
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh, let's go. Think you and your mates are gonna do much better?
By knowing when to hold my tongue.
Okay. You actually can block, that's something.
This time.
Get up! Get up, bitch! Get up! I just fucking like bugged this guy out, he can't get up. He's just stuck there.
Can I go now?
Gregor's yes. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old side of the point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in it.
No. Nah, buddy. I need to get that practice in.
On second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We'll be getting into trouble for all in there, won't we?
Extra drills. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandy? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred the rest for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Interesting way to spell Matthew.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavours. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare costs little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food
Every
I
town
provide
gonna-
goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. people will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Is every town just gonna have a deliver food to the bearers
We can't let people starve as well.
quest? I don't know what I'm doing that's triggering that.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on travelling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favour, more than one in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Well then, I suppose you need something to remember me by.
The market's all.
You look like you need a rest. Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
That's the day done then.
No, it's not wrong.
I have something for you.
Oh man, your arm's already turned into stone.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Brandy! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Curse you! Get away from me! This'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Bastard! Axes in my eyes!
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
Get it, boy!
No one's allowed to engage.
You say you're from Dalmatia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Yeah. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised. I'd be telling that ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather
Used? Yes, but spent hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man,
would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
You are significantly less grateful.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
Just because you're wearing a blues brooch, don't mean I have to serve you. It's you that should be serving me, Brandy.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for our most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
If I loan you let the guards find that bottle, you'll have me to answer to.
Fresh fish! All from the sea of grace. The dame get her hooks into you then? Well, you're in good company. You tell her discounts don't stay. So long as she keeps up her end of the bargain.
With the right to confiscate any objects for the flow.
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, branded. On you go.
Not close enough.
I haven't seen you around the veil.
You have returned. I believe these are yours. Delightful. The dame will be pleased. You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items? You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy. Why not just tell me in the first place? An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in. I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here. As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others? I think you're doing what you believe is necessary. Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you evaded me. I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced. The dame would be delighted to hear of your success.
All
right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Val's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dane. A little nudge from her was all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Wish I had a mount.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Well, this move doesn't have a whole lot of downtime. This move just completely bugs some enemies out. They just cannot react. Love how the rarity seems to just not matter. They don't provide anything other than stats, and later game blue things give more stats than earlier game purple things, so what's the point? Make a little more sense if they had like different effects that might happen depending on how many. I don't know. Just seems kind of dumb that it doesn't seem to be a reason for like the rarity colors. You just get purely better stuff with no trade-off all the time. Just equip the most recent gear. No choices to be made. Is it this? What's this? Okay.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Below you. There's still work to be done.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday, and it's my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Bitch, I'm about ready to not take your quest just because you said something.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they'd sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
I swear to God, if you just had me kill somebody's dog.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yeah, this guy's gonna die. I'm gonna make sure of it.
You, Brand, come here this instant.
Motherfucker.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more, and we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. Not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch will be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies!
Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this bandit's head clean off his shoulders.
You're not gonna let me cut his head off?
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Why won't you let me cut his head off?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service. Like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Feel like the sun probably could have been scared straight, maybe, but I don't mind the asshole, the adults being killed. He had plenty of chance.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A
Branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lissette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with
There are
you
a
now.
couple of those.
I won't have idle branded underfoot.
There are at least 2 of those here.
Chloe. More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Oh my god.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes have pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work.
Is that what she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I...
Hate that.
I'm so sorry.
Case in point, the other kid didn't need to die. The adult, fuck them. The kid hasn't cemented the teachings yet.
Are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Lie, sell, or be gone.
$40,000 orchestra roll. That's a lot of money for all these orchestra rolls. I already know of 110,000 worth of it.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
the number of bears I'm seeing already, like, partially stone and still being worked, just like, ugh.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch of protection.
Understood.
If you want my advice, find the merchant quick and speak to him and only him. Then launch yourself on that brandy straight back to Northridge before the locals take up their pitchfork.
What's this? A branded? Where's your mask? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northridge, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, you psycho? I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumour has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some 2 days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right.
He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But although it was an antique, it certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an expensive one.
And do you know where you went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as they sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the day. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful. As I told the soldier made no secret of his destiny. He says,
I don't think it's gonna work out.
It smells of death here, Togo. Not much chance I'd make it through the penitent's gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
Fucking... Is this like the fifth fucking search for a person quest where the person's dead?
Busy. But the blood is long dry.
He suicide pact with her?
So it is you. Tatian.
If that's true, then the body next to her is really Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatian.
You. Did you follow me?
Now why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on the hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatian is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatian by.
If it was a message then I could have seen something, lady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you. You needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? Tatian. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young, far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatian. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Still not certain on how they died, since I think Clive seemed to imply that it wasn't the wolves. So did they kill each other? Was she... Well, I don't understand. I don't know. But neither of that makes sense. I'm not certain on how they died. Must have missed the clue.
A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperium Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Three Branded are about to fuck up a castle. Not three Branded, but three Dominants. Excuse me. Alright. Well, that's it for today.